I'm Max Lopez. This is the Blue Wave. So we got a clip here of Nikki Haley totally duck dipping and dodging a question about whether or not she thinks Donald Trump is a good candidate. And it really exemplifies kind of just where we're at with the Republican Party in 2024. So let's check out this clip here.
Finished a press conference, three-quarters of which was about grievances related to that past conviction related to alleged sexual assault. I know when you were campaigning, you said you had no reason really to question the findings of the jury related to the defamation case brought by E. Jean Carroll. I'm not asking about the specifics of the case, but if that's the focus of a press conference for a presidential candidate, A, is it the best use of his time? And what is the message to female voters to be going through this again?
Well, I think the focus for me is on policy. You know, I think
But he's the candidate.
No, and I've always said, look, if I thought Biden or Trump were great candidates, I wouldn't have run for president. I ran because I thought I could do a better job.
You don't think he's a good candidate?
I think he is the Republican nominee, and I think put him against Kamala Harris, who's the Democrat nominee. For me, it's not a question. Now, do I agree with his style? Do I agree with his approach? Do I agree with his communications? No. When I look at the policies and how they affect my family and how I think they're going to affect the country, that's where I go back and I look at the differences. I mean, these are the candidates we have been given.
There are 59 days to go until Election Day, and the
Oops,
next big test
sorry
in the
about that,
presidential
guys.
race comes Tuesday.
Didn't mean to play that. So she's basically saying there is, I don't like Trump. I think I could be a better president than Trump. And Trump's style and his leadership ability, I don't like any of that. But what I see in Donald Trump is an opportunity to grab power and cling on to power in this country. That's basically the response there. And unfortunately, we're in a day and age where it seems like Republicans in general have just totally lost their spines. Any spines that they did have are completely gone. And the very few Republicans that do display that they have some sort of spine in standing up to Donald Trump are quickly labeled as rhinos and outcasted to the banished realms of the party and political irrelevance based on their audacity to say anything bad about the great leader Donald Trump. And in another clip, Nikki Haley says that she hasn't been tapped by Donald Trump to campaign yet. And I think that even though she would be a very good campaigner for Donald Trump, Trump is much too short-sighted and vindictive to utilize her in a way that's going to benefit him just because of the things that she said when she was campaigning against him, which, by the way, were never really that super harsh to begin with. But this is how Trump's world operates, right? It's 100% undying fealty, 100% undying loyalty. And you must see me as somebody who is completely and has impeccable character and impeccable morals and impeccable policy, or else you are not going to be let into Trump's little world of influence, and you're not going to benefit from having be associated with Trump, right? Look at these Mar-a-Lago galas that Trump puts on, and it's just a parade of ass kissers, right? Nikki Haley's never going to be invited to one of those just because she had the audacity to even campaign against him. And she's right, Trump is not a good candidate for the Republican Party, but he's been able to enrich himself and enrich his position of power in this country by tapping into kind of, people's fears about a lot of different things. But it's not where he's trying to benefit anybody in this country. He's trying to benefit himself. And I think Nikki Haley, deep down, she knows that, but the only path to her having any sort of political relevancy in the future is to tamper that down and go with the ass kissing of Trump, which most Republicans have decided to go along with. So that's all I got for you guys in this one. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please be sure to like, subscribe to the channel, share with somebody who's interested in politics, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, take care.